Hey, Summer League coaches, this is Dave, Halo Hoops director, coming at you. Just wanted to welcome you and thank you for volunteering your time to coach these kids over the summer. This will be our 10th season of the Summer League. Had 700 kids playing last year, so should be a lot of fun. This video is an informational video for you to help you be a good coach in the summer with some coaching tips. We're going to go over some of the rules, how they're different from the Winter League, and some important dates that you need to be looking at as the season progresses. So check it out.
All right, some coaches' tips for the Summer League. First, have realistic expectations. There's no formal practices for any of the teams, so you really don't have time to put any offenses or defenses in. So have realistic expectations for your kids out there when they play. Just cheer them up and coach them like you would in a pickup game. Secondly, focus on effort, team play, and having fun. Effort and attitude are the things that that kids can control. So just really encourage them to have good effort as they're out there playing. And then team play, make sure they're passing, cutting, setting screens for each other. Don't let them get into one-on-one basketball too much. And then have fun. Just make it an encouraging and positive environment for them. Third, be a culture keeper. Each game is short in time, so it automatically makes the scores pretty close, so it makes it emotionally charged. So keep your composure and be a leader, be an example in that situation, and just be a stabling force for them. This will help them to feel calm in tough situations and tight situations. This will also give an example to the parents to keep their emotions in check as well. So be a leader, be a culture keeper. Also team up with the referees. These guys are out there to help your kids develop just like you. And so see them as teammates and get to know them. And as you interact with them, you will set a good example for your kids to how to interact with referees as well. And then parents, they're going to be emotionally charged sometimes and get on the officials. You can lead them in how to interact with the referees as well. So be an example. All right, rules. You can fast forward this video to the section where your age division is posted. But we're going to start out with 5-year-old rules. 5-year-olds play 3-on-3 games on the side court. They use a mini-size basketball. Their hoop height is 7 feet. They play 6-minute quarters running clock. Now, this group sometimes takes a little extra time to get ready and get situated, so we're going to try to play as many 6-minute quarters as we can. We typically get 3 to 4 depending on the teams that are playing, so have some patience there. Clock stops for subs at 3 minutes. Your roster size should be 6, so you'll be able to sub in the next 3 and get them situated and matched up and keep the game going. Make sure that you do your best to do this quickly. Head coach is allowed on the court to coach, walk up and down with them, encourage, put them in the right spots. Just make sure you're not interfering with the game. As far as fouls are concerned, we're not going to shoot any free throws and waste any clock since it's running in such short games. So shooting fouls will be 1 point and the ball if missed. If made, player will be awarded 3 points and change of possession. All common defensive fouls will go back to the offense after the whistle from the official, and he'll inbound the ball. You must play man-to-man defense at all times. No other defenses are allowed. No double teaming and no pressing. One caveat to this group is that last year we only had 2 teams of 5-year-olds, so we allowed them to practice the first 30 minutes, and then we had a game the last 30 minutes. So be prepared with some drills that you might could run to help these guys get better and then play. If we have more than 2 teams, we'll actually have a league and we'll just play games. 6 to 9-year-old rules. They play 4-on-4 games on the side court. They use a junior-sized ball, 27-inch. For 6 and 7s, the hoop height is 8, and for 8 and 9-year-olds, it's 9 foot. They play 2 12-minute halves running clock. You'll have 2 games a night, and sometimes you'll play back-to-back. Sometimes you'll have to wait one and play again after that. Clock stops for subs at 6-minute mark, so make sure you get your next 4 out there. You'll have roster sizes of 8, so you should have 4 coming in and 4 coming out. Again, no free throws. We're not going to waste time on the clock since it's running in such short games, so shooting fouls will be 1 point and the ball if missed. If made, player will be awarded 3 points and change of possession. Common defensive fouls. Offense will keep the ball if the whistle is blown by the official and inbounded. All teams must play man-to-man defense only. No other defenses are allowed. No double teaming. No pressing. And the head coach for 6 and 7-year-olds only is allowed on the court to walk up and down and put them in the right spots. For 8 and 9s, we're going to require you to stay near the bench to coach. 10 to 18-year-old rules. They play 5-on-5 full court games. 10-11 boys and all girls use the women's size ball 28.5. All 12 to 18-year-old boys teams use the regulation men's size ball. They play 2 12-minute halves running clock. You'll have 2 games a night. Sometimes you'll play back-to-back. Sometimes you'll play after waiting one. You get 1 30-second timeout that can stop the clock, but it can only be used in the second half, so no timeouts in the first half. So most coaches use these timeouts in the last minute of the game to go for the win or readjust their team if need be. There's no 3-point shot for 10, 11-year-old teams. We want to make sure their shooting form stays pure and they're not shooting too far out. Please remind or encourage your kids to shoot shots inside that 3-point line because, again, it's only worth 2 points. We're not going to waste time doing free throws in the Summer League since they're such short games, so shooting fouls will be 1 point in the ball if missed. If made, player will be awarded 3 points and change of possession. Common fouls after 5 team fouls will be 1 point and the ball. The scorekeeper will keep team fouls for each half. So once you go above 5 team fouls, you'll get 1 point and the ball, or the other team gets 1 point in the ball if you foul. Overtime is sudden death. Both teams in the bonus, shooting 1 free throw when fouled. This is really the only time we ever shoot free throws, just so that we can have a game ended and not go too long. So each team is in the bonus. If they get fouled, they get 1 free throw to end the game. Man-to-man defense only. No other defenses are allowed. 10-11s, you can press in the last 2 minutes. Otherwise, there's no pressing. This is a time where you can go for the win or catch up if you're behind. Also, important information going forward about the league. Games start the week of June 19th. Teams play 1 night a week. Game schedule will be posted week of June 12th. There'll be no league play during July 4th week. The holiday falls in the middle of the week, so we're just not going to play that week due to travel and vacation and that sort of thing, so we'll resume the following week. Jerseys will be handed out at your first game. You'll see the gym director as you come in. They'll hand you a bag of jerseys to hand out to your team before they play. Tournament week is July 31st through August 3rd. We're going to have a round-robin tournament for 6 to 9-year-old teams. You'll play each team in your division once. The games will be 12 minutes long, so they'll crank pretty fast. 10 to 18s will play a double elimination tournament based on team standings, so they'll be seeded, but the games will also be 12 minutes. They'll be shorter, and everybody has a chance to win. Lastly, just want to thank you for helping us encourage and improve youth through basketball. We have great coaches. I know you guys are doing an awesome job out there encouraging and improving. If you have any other questions or concerns throughout the season, please email us at sean@halohoops.org or dave@halohoops.org, and we'll do our best to do whatever we can to help you in those questions and those issues. Again, best wishes, and we hope that you enjoy the season.